Yes, tell me basic features of the base load power plant. Tell me once one we have got the answer for this one. One point we have got. Tell me another point. Output power should be constant. Okay, another. On the single point we will going to decide this type of power plant can be used as base load power plant. Tell me yes or no. If the power output is constant for the given time period, means what? Any power plant we can be used as a base load power plant. Tell me yes. On the basis of single point we are going to decide the given power plant can be used as a base load power plant. Yes, tell me
No.
yes.
Availability of the load on this power plant.
This point you have to consider while selecting a base load power plant. Yes, tell me. Indirectly I'm providing all material, but you people going to not reading the any material. You are not going to study the PowerPoint presentation also. You are not going to study the handwritten note also. Then what you will going to write in the exam? Similarly that of the tariff, same thing you will going to write in the exam. Yes or no? Tell me who has written that one? Tariff definition. It is a tax imposed by the government of India. Who has written? I know who have written that one. Okay. So why you are not going to study properly? Tell me. You are getting lot of burden of the study because of you are writing the so many lab manuals. Practicals are going on. Your schedule is very tight. That's why we are not going to read the notes, sir. Tell me what is the reason? Yes, as per your university syllabus, for the first unit, only 8 hours are allocated, but I have taken the 14 lectures, means what, near about the 2 times allotted or allocated lectures. I have taken 14 lectures for the first unit. Yes, for what purpose I have taken that much time? Yes, you are not going to thoroughly through the notes, means what, you can write anyway or anything what you think. Yes or no? Yes, am I audible? Yes, daily we are going to discussing a lot of new things in various subject. Yes or no? So your duty is to study or see the part which we have completed in the class. Yes or no? Am I right? Yes, am I right? By assessing your answer sheet, I have come to this much about you people. You are not going to study properly. You are not going through the notes, PowerPoint presentation thoroughly. You are not going to reading the notes which are given by the staff or faculties of various subject. Yes or no? We are learning a very simple part of our power system. Yes, this is total theoretical part. Yes or no? Yes, am I audible? Yes, yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are, if I am not delivering a good way, you are going to raise the doubt. Yes or no? If I am delivering the in good way, in I can, sorry, in previous 15 days back, I have facing lot of problem with the net connectivity, and various interruption is there inside the lecture. That's I'm not going to properly deliver the content. But from 15 days I am delivering my 100%, but you are not going to study properly. What is the reason for it? Yes, tell me. Yes, if you are an electrical person means what? You should be very much clear about the electrical power system. Okay, electrical machine, electrical power system is very important for the pure electrical people. Okay, but this is very simple things. If you selected in Maharashtra generation company Mahajanko, in these exam, if you are facing the interview, they will ask a similar question. Yes or no? This is a very simple question. In which basis we are going to particular plant can be used as a base load power plant. Suppose you are an executive engineer for the particular generating station or the for the particular area. You have to select a base load power plant to meet the maximum demand or load demand of that particular area. Then which power plant you will going to assign as a base load power plant? Tell me. सपोज तुम्ही जर मुंबई सारख्या ठिकाणी एक्झिक्युटिव्ह इंजिनियर झाला, तुम्हाला तुमच्या एरियाचं सगळं बेस लोड वगैरे सगळं माहिती आहे, ठीक आहे. तर तुम्हाला एक बेस लोड पॉवर प्लांट सिलेक्ट करायचा आहे, तर तुम्ही कोणता बेस लोड पॉवर प्लांट सिलेक्ट करणार आहात आणि का? काय काय रिक्वायरमेंट होते आपण ज्यावेळेस स्टडी केला त्यावेळेस? बेस लोड पॉवर प्लांटच्या रिक्वायरमेंट काय असतात, की कोणता पॉवर प्लांट आपण बेस लोड पॉवर प्लांट म्हणून यूज करू शकतो? येस, I'm asking question means what? It doesn't mean you have to leave the meeting. Okay. Out of 37 students, only 18 students are there inside the meeting. Okay. When I started, near about 29 students are there. I'm asking question for you people, not for me.
The minimum load consumed by particular interval of a time. Nothing.
You should go through the previous slide and that part should be cleared. Okay, what are the basic requirement of the base load power plant? Okay, so I will continue. A nuclear power plant. So nuclear power station or nuclear power plant, it is a example for the base load power plant. Okay, since it having the higher efficiency and it will start quickly and it will give the constant output power, and it can be used for the uh, throughout the particular given period. So base load power, nuclear power plant can be used as a base load power plant. Okay, So this is a generating station in which nuclear energy is converted into electrical energy known as a nuclear power station. Okay, in nuclear power station, heavy elements such as uranium 235 or thorium 232 are subjected to a nuclear fission reaction, special apparatus known as inside the reactor. Okay, the heat energy thus released is utilized in raising the steam at high temperature and pressure. The steam runs the steam turbine, which converts steam energy into a mechanical energy. The turbine drives the alternator, which converts a mechanical energy into a electrical energy. Our basic funda in case of the nuclear power plant or nuclear station is to utilize the heat energy of nuclear fission reaction. Roll number 32. Please mute yourself. So, in case of the nuclear power station, the heat energy which is given out during the nuclear fission reaction, that heat energy is used to produce the steam from the water. Okay. So this steam is used to rotate the turbine, and turbine is coupled to the alternator. In case of the steam power station, we have also seen steam is used as a working fluid. Okay. In case of the nuclear power station, steam or gas can be used as a working fluid. Okay. The most important feature of the nuclear power station is that the huge amount of electrical energy can be produced from the relatively small amount of nuclear fuel. Okay, as compared to the other conventional types of power station. Okay, means what, 1 kilogram of uranium, it will going to produce the same amount of heat energy of coal combustion, near about 4500 tons of high grade coal. Okay, बघा, 1 किलोग्राम जर युरेनियम आपण बर्न केला, तर त्यापासून जेवढी काही हीट एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होईल त्याच्या इतकीच किंवा त्याच्या बरोबरच हीट एनर्जी कशी जनरेट होईल, 4500 टन हाय ग्रेड कोल बर्न केल्यानंतर. देन थिंक अबाउट द इफिशियन्सी ऑफ न्यूक्लियर पॉवर प्लांट. So first requirement of the baseload power plant is meet. Yes or no? The given power plant or a particular power plant should have the higher efficiency. Okay, and this is the point which is included in requirement of baseload power plant. That part is met by the this nuclear power plant. So that's why it is used as a baseload power plant. It is also quick start power plant. Okay, so it is used as a baseload power plant. Its output power is remain constant, so it can be used as a base load power plant. So these are the various requirement. Okay, so remember this, the nuclear power plant is very highly efficient power generating station in all over the globe, or we can say that on the earth. Yes. So nuclear power plant basically it will basically going to deal with the nuclear fission reaction. Okay, if you studied in 12th standard, if I think I don't I think you are not studied the 12th standard. Okay, so in case of the 12th class, in case of the in organic chemistry, we have seen that the radioactive element like uranium 235 and thorium, it will be going to undergoes the nuclear reaction. Nuclear, especially fission reaction. Fission means what? A highly radioactive element is broken into a small radioactive element, or we can say that it will be broken into the another radioactive element. While broking process, it will be going to produce a plenty or tremendous amount of heat energy is released. Okay, so see over here inside the slide, if this uranium 235 is bombarded with the neutron particle, it will produces a uranium 236, and it will be broken into the thorium and beryllium, eh? And it will, this yellow part represents the heat energy, okay, or the fire, we can say that. It will be broken into the thorium and beryllium along with production of three neutron particles. Okay, the one mother uranium 235 element is broken by bombarding the neutron particle, and it will produce as uranium 236 along with um, one beryllium and one thorium atom along with three neutron atom. Okay, so this newly formed neutron once again bombards with the uranium 235, and it will continuous up to the end of uranium atom. Okay, so see over here in the slide, um neutron is bombarded on the target nucleus. Okay, and after the bombarding the neutron, it will be broken into the fission products, barium and thorium, along with the production of three neutron particles, this one and this one. Three neutron particles are produced along with fission product 1 and 2. Okay, so this newly formed neutron once again bombards to the target nucleus, and it will produces a another uh, one thorium, one beryllium, and another three neutrons. Okay, so individual neutron particle which is bombarded on the target nucleus, it will produces a two fission products and three neutron. This another newly formed neutrons will bombard or strikes on the target nucleus, and it will produces three neutron particles and two fission products, beryllium and thorium. This is called it as a nuclear fission reaction. This, during this fission process, there is a tremendous amount of heat energy is produced, and that tremendous amount of heat energy is used in a boiler to heat the water and to produce the steam. Okay, and that steam is further circulated inside the system, and it is forced on the turbine blade or the steam turbine, and that steam turbine is coupled with the alternator, and it will going to produce the electrical energy. Okay, so this is the nuclear fission reaction with just in introductory part. So in the in this slide also you can see in detail mode. Okay, incident neutron or a um, this is the target nucleus. This is what the target nucleus. If this target nucleus is bombarded with a neutron, it will be broken into the two new fission products, beryllium and thorium. Along with that, the production of heat energy, this yellow part is representing the heat energy. Okay, these two fission parts get fission products get separated, and another three neutrons are produced. These another three neutrons will going to strike on the uh, fissionable nucleus, or we can say that fissionable nucleus, and it will be once again produces two fission products, and along with production of the two fission products, once again three neutrons are produced, and this process is chain. Okay, means what, the first for the first stage neutrons are produced, that neutrons once again bombarded or incident on the fissionable nucleus, and then once again it will be going to broke the fissionable nucleus into the two fission products and three neutrons. Okay, this process is continuous up to the end of radioactive element. Okay, uranium 235. Remember, this process is very important. Okay, in this also we will see. And in next lecture we will see the schematic arrangement of nuclear power plant, and its a working procedure and its then constituent parts. We will see the what is meant by the nuclear reactor. We will see the site selection for the nuclear power station, and finally we will see the advantages and disadvantages of the nuclear power station. And uh, with this we will complete our unit number second as a base load power plant. Okay, so in furthermore next coming lecture we will see the nuclear power plant in detail mode. Okay, so today we will stop over here. Thank you for joining with me. Thanks one and all. Okay, so today we will stop over here. Thanks.